Hi guys, we're talking about that last bird, the eagle. So it's the E in dope, obviously. So when we talk about the eagle, it's the one that will stand out. They will be that dominant, that person that will make that decision very quickly. So they're no fuss, so don't come to them with all fluffy stuff, come with them with the facts. You know, they need to know what you're talking about. Don't build up a big story, just get to it, just tell me what it is. All right, so they're the ones that will do quite well in leadership roles. They're probably your CEOs because they sit up there and they say this is what needs to be done and they would do it. That might be great if we're moving forward and we're very task orientated, but when it comes to people, it may be, you know, seen another way. So they could have that difficult conversation, just say it to you, but there's no emotion behind that. So if there is no emotion behind it and you're talking to someone like a dove, you're going to impact on that person. But having said that, they are really good to have in your network of friends, in particular having them as a best friend, because you can actually have a conversation and say, I'm thinking about doing this in my life. What do you think? And you know what? You'll feel the knife go straight into the chest because they would tell you how it is. It's not what you wanted to hear, but why did you go to them in the first place? So we talked about self-awareness before, where not many people are self-aware. We're very scared to open up that can of worms to see what we're going to find. But hey, you go to an eagle, they would tell you. You might not like it, but they would tell you. So other things about our eagles is they are about power. They're quite, you know, can deal with anger, can come across because I think through their own frustrations where things haven't gone the way that they wanted to, because it's usually their way or the highway. Okay, sorry eagles, but that's usually true. So they can be quite dominant. They don't like the no fluff. So sometimes there is no emotion there. So example, they'll have a conversation with a dove, you know, over some very sensitive issues, and you might find the two shoes just go across the table. Ooh, not received very well. However, said that, I like the eagle. I also have quite a high eagle, or the high D, if you're looking at the DISC model, in me as well. So the difference is I have a bit of that peacock and dove people element, so I can have a difficult conversation, but also consider how the other person will react to that. If you're full on D, you don't really care how the other person reacted, which is a bit, you know, it's a bit sad, but they're your eagles. They're great, I find, when I've looked through my own journey through where I work, you know, they're great managers because, especially for a peacock, they'll say, Renee, do this task, and they'll leave you alone and you'll do it. Whereas if it was an owl telling you, Renee, I need you to do this task, they'll come back in half an hour. Renee, where are you up to with that task? Have you done a spreadsheet yet? What time do you need? Have you done this? Have you done that? Well, if you stopped interrupting me, I might have actually been halfway through it by now. So I'm sorry if you're one of those people, but you should check in with that, because check on who you're doing that to and what type of person they are. Because demotivation, micromanaging, demotivator. Yeah, would you agree? Some people like structure and routine, but to me, I'm a peacock. I don't like that. You remember we talked about the cage? Oh, I don't like it. So want to learn more if you are that type and want to learn ways to help you, you know, with your communication or just, you know, just in general, come to the workshop and we'll talk more to my eagle friends. See ya.